Hey guys, so, um, it's like, I don't even know. It's like 100 degrees outside. So, I was looking for something good to watch, chill out till the sun starts going down. Nothing good to watch, so I figured I'd make my own video. Not that this is good to watch either, but some people might enjoy it. So, I decided I'm gonna retire this series. I do enjoy it, but there's not really too much more I can get into. And I want to start a mod pack with a little more adventure and some Thaumcraft. I'm thinking. Yeah, something without immersive engineering and Thaumcraft is my next goal. I was perusing a couple different ones, but I didn't find any that's extremely appealing to me. I did find two, but I started playing them to see what they were like, and I got I got a really OP axe in the one that you chop down one log and the whole tree falls over. And it's not a mod; it's tree capitator. So an enchantment on an axe. It's not the mod where you chop one log and the whole tree falls over. This one just you chop the tree and the whole tree falls. It's really cool. So I'm not sure if I want to give that up or not to start over. And then my other one, I didn't do quite as much, but I did get a pretty good starter bow and a pretty good starter sword. So I'm not sure if I want to retire that one either, and I don't think that one has Thaumcraft in it. So I don't know. We're gonna see. I'll flip a coin, but this one is going to get. I think I'm done. I mean, I greatly enjoy this, and I went a way way further than I even thought I was going to. But I think I'm finished. So as you can see, um, I did some updating. I ripped out all the tier 2 seeds, and I'm building one field of tier 4 seeds. And that's going to be for starters. At some point, I'm going to do 2 fields of tier 4, and then reset this up to do something else, but I'm not going to do that on camera. That's my own little private project, because I plan to do more with this mystical agriculture, because I do like it, but it's a lot of tier stuff. You need 4 of one to make 4 of another to make 4 of another, and it's just, I don't know. It's more of a, you don't learn a lot. It's more time consuming, I would say. But I made the tinkering table for the mystical agriculture, and I went ahead and made this Supremium sword with a strength 2 charm slot, which took a little bit of time, and yes, I had to kill a wither, which I did not have to kill a wither. As you can see here, if I type in nether star, and you click it, I can actually make nether stars using deep mob learning. So that's, excuse me, that is that's something I'm going to note for later. That's a mental note for later. Although killing the Wither in this series was quite a bit more fun than killing the Wither in the other series, because I didn't have all the guns and stuff. As you can see, I set this up. I did I put all my seeds in here, blocks of charcoal, and I'm just letting it run through, and bam, get this here. I did that because I started stocking up like 4 or 5 thousand seeds, and I was like, you know what, it's time to do something about that. Um, I did, I had a creeper problem. I had quite a few creepers that were spawning, and I have no idea where. I was trying to keep an eye out, but I couldn't find them. They blew up part of my farm. They blew up some of my backup storage of like I threw away all my fish because I had so freaking many. I kept the salmon because they have better saturation, but I'm not I'm not too concerned with food. I could actually get rid of my need for food altogether, which is another thing I want to get into after I finish talking about this. As you can see, I set up this system, so I figured it'd be easier to have another storage network. So the green remote, or the remote with a green border, that one controls this system. It doesn't have a crafting table, but it's whatever. I don't care. And the other system is ran off of this. So, and then I added a auto crafter, which pretty much just I have it turned all my Infernium into Prudentium, and then I do everything else manually. But which you might think, oh, I could automate all of it. Yeah, I probably could, but I'm not too familiar with this kind of stuff. Like simple vanilla redstone still confuses me sometimes. So, I mean, doing this is like, you have no idea how much time this saves. To make that sword, I probably cut maybe 30 minutes of turning this stuff into Prudentium just to make that sword. So it's a nice little perk. I got my glitch armor on. It has a little bit of damage to it already because I did a little bit of fighting, but I tried not to fight in it too much until I got the Unbreaking enchantments, which I now have. So that's ready to rock. So, okay, so I'm spreading this out. I got all this. I want to show you guys my mob farms. It's pretty much a bust. I play with it once in a while for fun, but it's pretty much garbage. I can work on it, make it better, but it's not completely necessary. I mean, there's actually a way to go the whole way through this without ever killing a mob. So, I mean, that's something, that's something to think about. You can actually play this where you can beat the entire game without ever killing anything. I did some stuff in here, and so I was trying to get 40 levels so I could do my armor, right? And then I go into here and I click on one and I upgraded it, and then I was like, and then I was going off and I was messing around and I'm like, where do my levels go? I had 39 levels, now I'm down to, 3, and like this costs levels. Like it says XP, whatever. I didn't really get the correlation where I got the XP. I thought I got this XP separate from my actual levels, and that's not the case. It's the same. But I got almost everything to be legendary. I don't have a legendary head yet. I do not have a legendary spine, but I have a very good legendary arm and a very good legendary leg. So my arm and my leg are really, I'm pretty sure it's like top tier. I'm not 100% certain, but I'm pretty sure I can get a better legendary torso, and then I can get both of these legendary yet. As it stands, the only thing I really added to this, I took the defensive route. I gave it nanobots 2, so it uses energy to heal my wounds, and I have damage absorption, so it absorbs pretty much a quarter of the damage I get, hit with. And I figured that would be a good start, because I have a sword that does a good bit of damage, and I have my rifle that I upgraded over here, I guess, I hope. Yeah, there it is. And I did change its color to green, because green is my favorite color. I made this to get more wither skeleton heads, which is no longer necessary. Because, well, I got the Nether Star and I got all that. Porky's still going at it. I pretty much liquidated all my fish and stuff. I gotta work on that. I've been looking for one particular enchantment, but I don't know how to get it. So I'm not too concerned with it. It's one that changes mob drops into experience. I figured it'd be a good way to speed things up. I had a creeper blow up here, and it blew up all my extra machines. This is what I got left. I'm not sure what I lost. I'm not too concerned about it, because all the machines in here are either extra ones that I don't need. As you can see, like, extra tinker stuff. And I got a couple, an alloy furnace. Why don't I have that? Oh, I already have one, so I got a couple that are extras or ones that I don't know how to use. Like this one, I got a 4 million energy battery cell, and I don't know how to get the power out of it. So, yeah, I'm not overly messing with too much of that. I don't know what to do with the ME drive. The auto clickers, it has its purposes, but it's pretty much useless. So as you can see, anything I lost here, yeah, I'm not too happy about it, but it's whatever. I dug out all my tools that I had in storage and placed them on the wall. I got my emerald stuff, my diamond paxel, all my different tinkers tools, that most of them that I had to make just to get the achievement. That's another thing. The reason I'm not going through all the achievements is since my little fiasco, as you can see, everything is, I have to redo it all. So I'm like, I got to thinking, I'm like, man, I am really, really glad that I didn't do this on prestige mode, because that would have really screwed me, like, big time. So, I did make a couple of cakes. I made the end cake. I'm not sure if I did that on camera, but other than going to get the elytra, the end cake is pretty pointless, and to get the elytra is kind of pointless because I fly at 0 cost. So, I mean, I can fly, I don't need an elytra. So, doing the end cake, I might do it for the fun of it. I might do it just to see what it's all about, because, well, I've never actually, I beat the Ender Dragon, but I've never went to get the elytra, so I might just do it for the fun of it. And I made the hunting dimension cake, which is interesting, but I don't like it. I do not like it. It's, once I built a, okay, you start out with just a obsidian platform in a void of nothingness, and I built something like this, but I built it like really big. It's kind of like I built like a miniature platform castle out of cobblestone, and now I got like, I go in and I got maybe 200 mobs there, and it's hard to control them all. They haven't killed me since I updated my armor, but it is possible. Speaking of updating armor, as you can see in the top left-hand corner of the screen, I got 285% health, so that's pretty much like 3 bars of hearts. And I got 140% movement speed normal. If I'm running, it's like 108, 165, 182. So I'm almost a double speed. So that's another thing that's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with. So how we're going to end this is I'm going to go to Twilight, and I'm going to take out as many bosses as I can within a 2-episode running, I think. I'm going to do 2 45-minute section episodes to take out as many bosses as I can. So I figure if I can take out all the bosses in an hour and a half, I'm doing a pretty good job. And that's kind of the goal. I moved the fluid dictionary down here, or I made it here. I don't know. So this furnace pumps out essence. Essence gets pumped into here, turns into liquid experience. I hit the tap, showers me with experience. Good stuff. I made some other different things. Finally figured out how to get beryllium. I spent way too many resources on this. I made a compact nitrogen collector. I didn't know how to use the normal nitrogen collector. Like, it didn't have an interface, but turns out you just put it next to the machine or hit it with a bucket and you get nitrogen. But I went and made the even better one. So, and that took a ton of resources, like so much stuff. But now I got boron nitride, which is used in the smeltery for well, boron nitride armor and weapons and stuff. I'm not too concerned with that either, because, well, I'm pretty decked out. I'm pretty good to go, so I'm not too worried about it. So I'm gonna throw a bunch of this stuff in here. Guess I'll just throw the music disc in there. I was gonna throw it over the edge. I already have that one. I have a full stack of fish in my backpack, or my other slot. Both of these remotes can go away, and we're gonna head off to the Twilight, I think. Actually, I don't know if I'm gonna do that right now this episode. Now my reason for that is, I think I want to start off in the Twilight and just go from start to finish 2 episodes, and, you know, go from there. I think I pretty much got everything I need. I do want to take the energy drinks I made to the Twilight. Where are my energy drinks? I did make energy drinks in this one, didn't I? That's kind of weird. I wonder if I lost him with the creeper explosion. That would be very upsetting. Or was it a different mod pack? I'm pretty sure it was this mod pack. I made the super energy drink. I made, what, 2 of them? Oh, no. Okay, well, that's disappointing. I wonder what I did with them. No, I guess I can make a couple Supremium apples. As you can see here, a Supremium apple gives you a full bar of hunger and 18 saturation. I did make 4 of them, but I used them to make finish off my sword. So I could make more of those. And I could remake the energy drinks, I guess. Do you know what? I bet they might have been in my backpack when the game crashed. That could be. Let's see what it takes to make those energy drinks over again. I'll be right back. That's getting irritating. I haven't filmed in a couple of days, and once again, in the middle of the day, in the middle of nowhere, I decide to film, and what are you gonna do? I guess he's doing something that he doesn't want to talk right now. Senses were tingling. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do that all over again. I think I might go with the Supremium apples, I think. Or maybe I could just do enchanted apples. I don't even know if I need any of that stuff. I got 300% health, and even if I get hurt, my battery power heals me as well as the food. So, I mean, I guess I don't really need any of that. So I found a use for my crate full of logs. I just put it up here, and I just figured, when it's gone, it's gone. I got like, what is 64 times 960? A lot. That's how much. So I have this set up with blocks of charcoal. It's running, and it's providing power. And then these 2 are just doing wood. So this is working, right? Yeah. So this is the main power supply, and it's my best generator. And then these 2 are just, let's just say backup support, I guess. Keeping pretty much wasting my wood. It's there to maintain a level of power, I suppose. I think that pretty much sums up everything that I've done to get to this point. And I'm thinking the next 2 episodes are going to be the actual Twilight episodes. Oh, my boots have double jump or multi jump. That's why I can jump like that. I don't like it because I can fly. So there's no real point. But it's fine. It's whatever. If I could have a different enchantment, I would have preferred it. But can't be too choosy, I suppose. my house. I do plan to build a deck yet, but I'm not too concerned about that. Why is there a zombie on my roof? Yeah, you feel good about that? Yeah, maybe the creepers are spawning up here and just wandering around and I just bump into them. Guess we could go to the end, farm some Enderman, and see if it lags out the server. Yeah, why not? We'll go for like 10 minutes and... Oh, wait. I'm glad it didn't... Did it work? I don't know if it worked or not. I think it worked. Oh, man. I wanted to grab some blocks. Oh, I don't need to. I can fly. I was gonna say I wanted to grab some blocks to build a bridge in case I start in the middle of nowhere, but... I can fly now, so it don't really matter. See, I always anticipate showing off the stuff that I've done up to the point is going to take a little bit longer. But in retrospect, I really didn't do that much. I mean, I did a lot, but a lot of it's, tiered stuff. So I like the nitrogen collector. That took me probably about an hour to make because I had to make, 8 normal nitrogen collectors, and all of them took tough alloy, which I had to alloy out and to do all that, and to make, 8 of them to make the super nitrogen collector, which, believe it or not, there's a tier further than that I would need to make 8 of those, which would take 64 of the other ones. So I'd be making like a ridiculous amount, but I really don't think I'm going to need that much nitrogen. I don't know how much of the chemistry I'm going to get into later. Uh-oh. This usually doesn't lag out for this long. If it kicks me out, I'm probably going to end the episode, and we'll just start with the Twilight next episode. Come on. Nobody likes a loading screen. So, I went and was battling withers, and I realized that a wither can't wither me when I'm an android, unless there's something else. But I think because I'm an android, I can't get withered or poisoned, which is really nice. So I got 300% health. I can't be withered, can't be poisoned, and I got increased movement speed. That's pretty good. I was like, well, being an android probably doesn't have that many perks. And it's actually kind of a positive thing. Like I said, I could set it up that I don't even have to eat, but I have so much fish and beef and stuff and acorns and all that garbage that, there's no real point in taking that upgrade. The only thing I can do is cut down the amount of time for me actually eating. Alright, we're going to give it another minute and 15 seconds, and I'm shutting it down. I'm going to go get some of those cheeseburgers I just got told about. Tell you what, I wish I could have me some cheeseburgers. It's kind of a personal joke. Yeah, see, I F7'd my base, and I couldn't find anywhere that there was those red lines. I mean, there were some yellow lines, which I think it means that they have like a light chance of spawning, like it's possible. So as you can see, there is no Ender Dragon. This was something that I thought was kind of disappointing, but yeah, dude. So I don't think he actually died. There we go. Let's bring out the big guns for a little while. I don't particularly need Enderman heads. I'm actually going for, to work on the pristine matter from Enderman, which I don't think I technically need either, but, something to do. Resonant Endstone. That sounds kind of cool. Let's harvest a little bit too while we're here. Whoa. Okay, that was confusing. Oh, so that teleports me. Cool. Now, Resonant Endstone, the only thing I know of a purpose for it yet, off the top of my head, is that you can use it as reactor coolant, because I did a lot of research on reactor coolants for my Tech Guns mod pack. Alright, that's good enough for that. Let's, how are we gonna get out of here? Guess I'll throw the pickaxe back down here. I don't particularly need a bucket of lava. We'll probably grab some more of that. There's some more over here. We'll just mine out a little bit of it. Alright, that should be... I don't know how much is a lot, so we're not going to overdo it. Like I said, I'm only going to span this episode out a little bit longer. This sword is awesome. Yeah, Enderman, tough, right? I'm going to use this to take out most of the bosses. I wasn't going to make the Mystical Agricultural Sword, I was going to go with Tinker's Construct, but I figured I overplay Tinker's Construct a lot. I really like it, but I think it could be... I thought I got two at once, and like, sweet. I really think it's... I think it's a fantastic mod pack, and I had a bit of an idea that if the people that did Tinker's Construct and the Tinker's Complement and stuff, people that did those, did like a wing version. Like, you can do like wings and shields in Tinker's Construct would be really cool. Like, certain wings could just give you like a jump boost. Other wings you could like maybe just hover. Better materials could give you like, I don't know, different flight durations or durabilities and speed. I think that'd be a pretty okay, for example, if you make wings out of wood, then you could, I don't know, have like double jump. You could jump 2 blocks or something instead of 1. But if you make them out of like manulin, you could have like a flight duration of like 3 minutes or something. You get my point? So like, you could jump 2 blocks of wood, but you get further up in the tiers, and you can go with you know, 5 minutes of uninterrupted flight time. You know, and you can do things with increased speed and durability and stuff like that, and different modifiers. And the same as like the shield, you could do shields and pretty much run it off the same stuff as armor. Is my idea. But I don't know how to actually make a mod pack. Like I wouldn't know where to start to actually do that. But it sounds really cool. And I figure if somebody made something as complicated as Tinker's Construct just to make weapons, adding shields and armor would be nothing for them. So another thing I noticed about this here cool little sword is it doesn't ever run out. Its durability is everlasting. I do think I might make a better shuriken or a better range weapon. Maybe I'll make the Supremium bow to go fight the bosses. I don't know though. I don't wanna rely too much on one mod pack to beat the boss. Right now I'm relying on Mystical Agriculture, Deep Mob Learning, and Matter Overdrive is like the 3 mod packs I have that really... Oh, and Tinker's Construct. But Tinker's Construct not so much anymore because I have the glitch armor. So, I mean, to be honest, I'm not using any Tinker's Construct stuff at the moment besides, like, tools. So I wonder if I had a bucket and I just grabbed a bucket of that, what would happen? No, it doesn't matter. I didn't bring... I do have a bucket. It's full of lava, though. Let's see what happens. Don't particularly need the lava. So let's just, There we go. Let's see if we can find another patch of this and see if we can grab a bucket of it. That looks promising. I missed. Oh well. Alright, so... Let's see if we can do this real nice and quick like. Just gonna... I guess I can't. Alright, no big deal. Alright guys. I think we're pretty good. 28 more of these and I got a self-aware, I think it's self-aware, module for Enderman. Which, by the way, I did get zombies and cyborgs back to self-aware after that, after my fiasco with the Minecraft whatever caused it to lose my save file or saved items. My save file itself was fine. How many pristine matters do I have? 22. That's gonna get me some cool stuff. I actually don't know what all I get from Enderman matter. It doesn't hurt to try twice, right? I don't even know what I'm collecting this stuff for. Maybe I'll build a reactor in this one. But I've pretty much seen them all, and I don't see a particular use for a reactor right now. I mean, yeah, it can have its perks, but right now it's kind of like... I don't know, like I have enough wood to fuel everything in my base 10 times over. So having a reactor is kind of just, I don't know, it seems like it's pointless. Especially considering I already made one. Hey. Die. No, I'm kind of just trying. I only need to get. I can't even talk. I only need to kill 7 more. Alright, there we go. It is now self-aware. So, and I'm level 65, so I can do some major enchanting. But I think we're gonna call it for this episode. Thanks for watching, guys. And next episode, we are going to completely trash the Twilight. I don't know if I will do good or bad, but we'll see. I mean, I can't really see me dying with what I have. And I may make a Supremium bow before we actually, go through with this. But I don't know. We'll see. Let's see what happens. Later on, guys.